Hello, I'm Dudley Thompson, right here at Caribbean Palms for the semi-finals of the Dr. Angela Brownberg netball competition. And due to the rain you're seeing here, the match has been put on pause. After the third quarter and 2 minutes gone into the final quarter for Thornburg against Striving, 19-all when the heavens open here at Palm Grove. And now we're going to look at Palm Grove, and this is not an upscale Jamaican community, it's in the heart of Jamaica's inner city. The Caribbean Palms community. And this community is crime-free, no homicide, no crime here in Caribbean Palms, in the inner city of Kingston, Jamaica. But due to the rain, the netball is currently on hold. A broad view of Caribbean Palms community. Work is now underway to get the water off the court so they can restart the semi-finals. We are joined by Dr. Angela Brown, MP for the area, Dr. Angela Brownberg, and the councillor, Carl Blake. They're here at Caribbean Palms, beautiful gym in the inner city. Tell us about the work you've been putting in to upgrade the Caribbean Palms to this gym in the inner city.
The truth is that I have not had to do much in terms of upgrading because the community itself, they have a strata committee, and they've been doing a lot of work. I mean, you have individuals over there. As you come in, if you go there, you realize that people really take pride in their units. That people, in terms of the planting, the flowers, the beautification. What I worked out with them is to actually have formally for the first time this year a tree lighting ceremony in Christmas. And the marching band walked through the community, all the kids came out and were out there, you know. And a wonderful, wonderful ceremony. And I'm really, really pleased about the work that the former Prime Minister has done, former Member of Parliament, Mrs. Portia Simpson-Miller, in terms of this community, because she has done a lot of work there, and the individuals who are there are maintaining it. And I'm extremely proud that we have leadership there in the community that's giving me leadership, and that's really working with me to make sure, in terms of the work we do with the children, with the women, you know, and with Eva and the marching band, that stays alive.
Carl Blake, because you wrote all this now.
As councillor for the area, it gives me pleasure working with the community, with the previous Member of Parliament, the Most Honourable Portia Simpson-Miller, in bringing this to reality. The gem, as you say, on Spanish Town Road, and then what makes it more interesting is that the new Member of Parliament, Dr. Angela Brownberg, is just as striving in seeing to it that the development continues of the constituency. It was hard work and hard representation, and I know the new Member of Parliament is up to the task as well to see to it that we have these sort of development in which people can live in a comfort zone, free from the molestation of the rigorous challenges of everyday life out there. How we intend to do is community by community, is to see how best we can show people, reach out to them, that there's a different side to life than how the hostility towards each other, that there's a pleasure. So if we start to build communities like these, we don't just have the buildings and people live there, we continue to work with them to how they continue to progress for future generations.
You know, one of the things that I didn't talk about, what we've been doing is working with the Strata Committee in terms of the use of the centre. Because the centre is really a community centre for the community. And although we have facilities here, we have not always used it to maximum. So the Member of Parliament's office is here now. As you would know, it is where the courts that we are using for the semi-finals and the finals of the Angela Brownberg netball competition, for example. So now if you come here in an evening, you'll see them playing tennis. You'll see the marching band practicing. You know, even members from the community have come through to do their dance exercise, you know, and so on. And so I'm very pleased that we're able to do a little bit more. And it brings more people into the space. It's a wonderful, wonderful community center.
Yes.
And it has so many facilities, you know, in terms of the grounds. When we had our back to school fair, our Christmas fun day, we had it here. And I mean, everybody was able to be here. And I mean, the train rides, this and that. We could actually do it right here. And there are many communities across Jamaica who I'm sure would love to have the facility. And I can tell you, if half the communities had the kind of leadership that we have here, we wouldn't have a problem in this country.
And this area has no crime?
The community itself the scheme itself really has, in terms of crime and violence,
almost zero.
Yes, zero. And I mean, we must say that because over the last couple of even years, we haven't really heard anything there. Whereas around the other communities, we have been hearing that. So I mean, at the very least for the last maybe 2 years, we can say we haven't heard anything at all from the community.
And what do you think contribute to the zero crime rate in Caribbean Palms?
You know, I think part of it is that we have individuals who want to really, who take the community as theirs.
Yes.
And so what's happening to the children is important to them. They have the marching band, they have the cheerleaders, they have the tennis here, you know.
They have the homework center.
The homework center. Even when we did the netball, for example, we were one of the first ones to come on board. They didn't win, they weren't in the top 4. But they have both the seniors and juniors who are playing. And there's always someone looking to do something in the community that brings the children up and give them something else to do.
Right. All right, thanks much, Dr. Aja Brunberg and MP for the area, Member of Parliament and a councillor for the area at Carl Blake. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Palm Grove community, a gem in the inner city of Kingston, Jamaica. I look at the back of the community center that houses a church, also the Justice Center here in Palm Grove. I beg your pardon, Caribbean Palms. I walk here through the beautiful Caribbean Palms community with a proper drainage. And I told you earlier, this is not an upscale community. It's in Jamaica's inner city. This is the entrance to the community. And we plan to have remote gate in the very near future here in Palm Groves. Sorry, Caribbean Palm. I keep on saying Caribbean Palm. I keep on saying Palm Grove. Caribbean Palm. Pardon me again. And seating where residents can just lime here in the community. Children play area. I'm Dudley Thompson at Caribbean Palms for Roots News and also WDT Media TV.